Hello everyone, welcome to day 4 of the Stardew Valley min-max run. Good luck today, that's a good sign. Once again, today we are going to be fishing. This time we're going to head back up to the mountain lake, because it's not raining, so that's where the best fishing is. Start off our day by watering our crops. These parsnips should be ready tomorrow, so that'll be nice, less watering to do. We're not actually going to sell them, we're going to keep them for energy, because that's the more efficient route. Before we head up, we are going to cut down some trees, because we are going to need a lot of wood pretty soon. Our goal is going to be to fix the beach bridge on Saturday. We're going to need 300 wood for that. And then we're going to want to build a couple machines. On Sunday, we're going to need 105 wood for that. And of course, we're also going to want to build a chest to take us mining tomorrow. So we basically need about 450 wood in the next 3 days. Still trying to avoid the oak trees, but I mean at this point we just need convenient wood. It's actually probably a little heavy on the wood. Got 8 tree tops, which is, it's fine. Don't need quite that many if you don't want 5 or 6. Obviously, the earlier you make it up to the mountain lake, the more time you'll have for fishing. I'm not going to bother bringing anything with me except my fishing pole, though, because even though that's not very much energy, I'll catch something. And actually, we do have our spring onions in that chest over there. So yeah, we have some snacks for energy. So not too worried. No mind. I will admit I'm not gonna have a whole lot to say today. After all, we have just completed 5 days of fishing, so, or 2 days of fishing. Not much left for me to vamp about. Try not to mess up like that, get the perfect catches as much as you can. If you're leveling with your fishing skill at level 5, you are now perfectly fine with just fishing straight down. You should be able to be getting gold or iridium quality fish with every cast. That's very nice. Ooh, bubbles. Still worth hitting. Yeah, maybe a bit later. They might not be, but because especially right there, we're not going to be getting any high quality fish there, but the bubbles still make it worth it. It's not like this thing's going to last all day anyway. what we really want is some treasure chests. Didn't have a great day fishing yesterday. Only caught 2 catfish. The diamonds definitely help a lot, but in all honesty, probably broke about even as I would most days fishing on day 3 in the rain with those 2 diamonds. Gonna get that chest. Didn't mention it on the past couple days, but as you see, I have 4 gold, which happens to be the same amount of gold I had when I passed out last night. That's because we spent down all the way to 10 gold on day 1. And so when we passed out that first day, we did lose 10%, 1 gold, taking us to 9. But from then on, the game actually does round down for that 10%. So we haven't lost any money since then. Just gonna go ahead and eat all of these because I will definitely be using this energy throughout the day. Honestly, I'm not even too worried about the luck today. That extra good luck, that would have been nice tomorrow mining. Between days 5 and days 6 in the mine, we are gonna need about 100 copper ore to get enough copper bars. I think it would get two furnaces, and then actually about 110 copper ore. We want 2 furnaces and 12 copper bars. Two for a tapper, 1 to upgrade the pick, and then 1 to upgrade whatever tool we choose to go with after the pick, because we're going to do the pick first, which means we're going to lose it on the 6th. We won't even have 2 full days of mining, so just hoping for a lot of luck. Should still get 1, maybe 2 levels of fishing today, so don't need to worry about energy or exhaustion. There we go, fire quartz. You don't even have to worry about those geodes now. We officially can open up the minecarts without even hitting gold level. I know it's a very common strategy to potentially get the minecarts opened on day 13, because that's, you know, you plant the cauliflower and that's how soon the cauliflower is done, so that you can get the spring foraging bundle and the spring crops bundle, because you need 2 bundles completed in order to unlock the boiler room in the first place. But there is a couple workarounds. One is if you get lucky finding hardwood in the mine, and then you can use wood, stone, and hardwood. One that I haven't really seen anybody else talk about that I personally use is the crab pot bundle. Because with a couple of lucky foraging days at the beach, combined with the fact that the crabs in the mine sometimes drop crabs, and maybe I like to make one crab pot of my own as well. You can finish that bundle, which on top of being completed far earlier than the other bundles might be able to be completed. The reward for that is 3 crab pots, and what I do with those is I put them in my farm pond because they don't really catch anything valuable, but they do catch a lot of trash, like the CDs and the glasses that can be used for refined quartz. And we're going to need a lot of refined quartz for our quality sprinklers, because that's kind of what this run boils down to, is just making a lot of quality sprinklers. And if we can get a good chunk of refined quartz from the recycling, that saves us a lot of coal, because I've done this run a few times and it truly seems that one way or another, the big stopgap, the big thing that affects how well you can do is how much coal you can find. Wow, another diamond. That's looking pretty nice. We actually might be able to get away with selling some stuff tomorrow without having to sell too many fish. I will likely go over this again in the next video for the next day, but tomorrow is going to be the first day that we finally actually sell something. And our goal is to sell as close to $4,000 worth of goods, 4,000 gold worth of goods exactly. Because on day 6, what we will be doing is buying the pack upgrade and upgrading our pick to copper. I'm going to go ahead and eat that chub. Lasts me a good while. Might seem a bit labor intensive or a little bit extra work, but what I always do when I'm doing this run is I get out a spreadsheet and I just track down all the items I have in my chest, how many of them I have, and how much they're worth. And I use that so that I can figure out what I need to sell to get the just right amount of money for the next day. But if you're like me and you like min-maxing spring to the absolute most, that might not be something that you're too afraid of doing yourself. More bubbles. I don't think I could get those. If I was on the other side of the lake, maybe, but that's still blocked off until tomorrow. Wonder if I can fish at those rocks like I usually do. If that will be close enough. actually going to have to start fishing a little bit shorter if I want to hit the rock and not do a max cast. Nope, not close enough to the bubbles. I'm just going to go ahead and go back to fishing straight down. I'm actually going to keep eating my chub today because I kind of want to build up a small stockpile of algae, if it's at all possible, to bring with me to the mines tomorrow. As much as we don't have to worry about energy day to day, mines are going to be pretty rough. We've not been hitting the spring onion forest basically at all. We hit it twice. Once we ate all the spring onions, and the other time we got nothing. So, not going to be something that we usually like to rely on my first gold mine trips is my stockpile of spring onions, and that just doesn't exist right now. Approaching the end of our first major fishing run. Not exactly surprising, still a bit disappointing that we weren't able to get that glaze. I mean, that's hands down the best thing you can get in these first 3 days in the chest is the Trident's glaive. Even the Iridium Band, while definitely very nice and definitely has a lot more long-term benefits, just having that glaive, that is a game changer for the mines. Always nice to see a treasure chest pop up when you mess up the perfect cast anyway. Okay. Well, now I can show you that copper ore trick I was talking about, because why not? Just for safekeeping, I like to go over to the middle of the bigger island, take your copper ore, and you throw it out, and you pick it up. That's it. And rather than seeing Clint stop by on the 6th, we should actually now see him tomorrow. Which means that we can actually start building a furnace and smelting on our first day of mining. I mean, it's not going to make a whole lot of difference in the long run, but still kind of nifty. We're still going to be mining on the 5th and the 6th with the goal of turning our pick in the afternoon of the 6th, but one thing it does kind of mean is we can get a little bit of a jump start on smelting, possibly. And what that's going to translate to is if we get enough bars that we don't have to just keep going down, come back up, keep going down, come back up, we can focus on digging deeper in the mines. if we have enough bars. In an ideal situation, we do enough in the next 2 days to hit level 40, which is about all we're going to hit, because we're not going to go deeper with the basic pick. Trying to get through iron levels is just, it's not worth it. Fingers crossed for a glaive or trident. More bait. The reason that those two powerful weapons make such a big difference is that when you're going through the mine, killing enemies on top of enemies having themselves a chance to drop a ladder to the next level, once all enemies on the floor have been killed, just the chance for any rock to drop a ladder increases significantly. Which means that if you could just go around clearing up every level before you start wasting energy trying to mine the rocks, can make it the descent in the mines very quick. But that's not something you're gonna do with the rusty broken sword. I will eat a couple of algae here, simply because even my gold chub would give me way too much energy to actually use before 2 a.m. Gonna be pretty close here on these last couple casts. Wondering if I can get one more in. I do have a baited rod. Nope, I'm not gonna chance it. Alright then. Now, let's see here. I'll definitely want the diamonds. Not too worried about these or these coal, because we'll be coming back here to fish on the 7th, and we will bring a furnace with us, and we'll just smelt these things up right here. I guess I could add this bait. What I think I do want to do, take one of these things. Now, since we've already hit level 1, and we can make the seeds, a pack of 10 wild seeds will actually sell for more than each one of these would total. So that's actually a good deal right there, if you have extra on top of what you might need for the community center. I'm going to take my algae, and can I fit all the fish? Nope. Alright, I'm going to leave behind this solo silver carp for my 8 bullhead. And yeah, I think that is it. Of course, if it rains on the 7th, I might want my fishing pole just in case. So, just in case, I'll bring that back with me. I think I'm good on everything else coming back later. Because also, once we come back here, we will have the bigger pack upgrade. So, that will help quite a bit. Alright, nothing to do now but pass out. And that's it. That's all of the first fishing run done. And now we go to the mine.